Hi folks, I've done a little bit of a quick update, a little bit of everything really. The quail are in the quail house. They've been in there for about a week, integrated with the big ones. I had to make a little bird cage yesterday just for the my son's budgies. There's a couple of clips on that and how that turned out, and also a bit of a look at the garden. Some of this stuff we done last week because I did some filming last week, and a lot of files turned out corrupt for some reason. I don't know why. So I refilmed a bit and then added a bit to it. But anyway, I will tell you, I'm going to test a new river today. If you don't know about my gold prospecting, I'll put a link to my channel at the end of that. And we're going to test a new river, so that could be interesting, but I'll get on with it. It's nice to be nice. All these guys are in here now, even young ones. Unfortunately, somebody came in here and one of the young ones got out and they didn't notice. So I came over the night and there's only 5 now. They're integrated alright. One of the dark ones, I had 2 dark ones like that, and one of them's gone. Got no idea where. I crawled around the cage looking to make sure it hadn't got, stuck behind where the cages are out, but no. So guys, I just thought I'd show you this. This is just a little cage I'm building. This is a holiday home for Dylan's budgies, because they're going to grandma's or grosses and grossfathers for a couple of weeks. So we need some. I've got that big cage what they're in now, but this is just they're going to be in this for a couple of weeks. I'm just putting some simple lap joints in it, set up a stop block on, so I'm cutting them out, dropping them in. Got them 2 to do. I just ripped, this is some old bed lap, and these are just 2x1s which I've just cutting off and squared up. I don't know what actual dimension is now. Yeah, they're just under an inch now. It's an inch, 2.3, but I just squared them up roughly on the table saw. And say these are just scraps, but this will do the job. I'll show you as I get it done. I'll not film everything I do, I'll just show you what it looks like after. So that's basic thing. I'll use this as a tray, I'll clean it out obviously. I might even pick up a new one, depends on my travels if I get a chance. But I just did basic lap joints. I did just round that off with sander, because that was a little bit inset, so I just cleaned it up with sander with an 80 grit. But it's quite steady, stable, all legs at the same length, so I'll get some nets on that. I think what I've got some chicken wire and some yeah, what do they call it, cloth with squares. I'm going to do squares on front and then rest will be chicken wire, I think, just to just so I can put a door in it, basically, in the wire itself. That should be alright, should be strong enough, but I will do a test first. So that's that. I put some duct tape around top. I would have trimmed it off. I should trim it off. I will trim it off, but not now because we're an emergency build. I needed something for budgies to go into the gross mothers, so I ought to trim it off, which I'll make some next time because it'll be something we'll keep. I just made a little door with a piece of bent wire to clip it shut and wire ties to as hinges. So, and again, I'll put that duct tape round just so grandmother and grandfather don't cut their hands. And also, other good thing about that is, if I'm sure they'll be covering it up at night, so if they put a towel over it or something like that, they're not going to pull the towel off and then put a cage over with birds in it, so it can't get caught. As I say, I need to make some trim for that, but that will do the job for this year. I just thought I'd give a quick look at garden. All these, there's 4 different types of lettuce here that have gone to seed. Lola Rosa, the American brown leaf, and the other Lola, and the red one what I bought, which is nice. Carrots, I've actually had a carrot. I've had some corn, 4 pieces. That corn's absolutely beautiful, Dale. I'm going to try and get hold of that. It is an F1, isn't it? But I've got it mixed with that popcorn anyway, so I've had some of that. I'll show you a picture of that. We've been harvesting zucchinis for a while, and this is the 4th piece of corn I've got so far. 2, 3 and 4. but they didn't get very good germination due to the fact that they did get blown over. I think this one's crossed over with that purple popping corn, or pink popping corn, but it's not a problem. I'm going to eat it. But the others what I've ate are really nice, so I'm going to try and get this year for next year, and I'm going to I'll put some supports on so it doesn't get blown over again. This is strange actually. These lettuces and these lettuces, I don't know if you can see because of the light. These lettuces planted exactly at the same time from the same trays. They're about 3 times the size of them, so that bed really needs feeding up. Courgettes or zucchini, loads of squash, flowers on. There are some female squash. I've just spotted one in corn. That's one of the button-up types. If you can see because of the light. But there are some more on. I had a few beans, and we're really late with beans this year. The yakon's down there, and the sweet potato, I've let that sweet potato go on floor. It roots, so as it's running along the floor, so we'll see what we get with that. But the yakon hadn't grown very tall, but I did snap it off when I did it. Got some beans in there without potatoes, and got some Savoy and some broccoli. Not broccoli, blumenkohl. I always forget the word in English now. But dogs have been digging in them. I've lost a few. There were 12 in each, so see what we get out of that. And cucumbers. Volunteer tomato, but I'm getting cucumbers. There's quite a few in there. Fresh ones. We're taking them every day. And there's one. It's ready. I thought I'd get a look at these tomatoes as well. This one's a beef. It's got 2 trusses on it in it. And some water now. We're getting some tomatoes on. They've had some water just now actually. I think it was getting a little bit dry. And these are them Tilly. These have got some nice trusses on. They're not quite full yet. But so that'll be interesting to see what they're like. But say there's 2 beef and 4 of them at Tilly's, so we'll see how we go. So these have got some on as well. This one should get some ripens. I thought we were really late.